Food. It's probably one of my biggest passions. Thinking about food, eating food, dreaming about food, cooking food. But we take for granted being able to open our fridge and access food whenever we want. So in times when people are fighting over the last can of beans, we may feel hard done by for not having ready access to all of our favorite products. But so many people across the world don't have the same privileges that we do. And sometimes it takes taking away our privileges to realize just how lucky we are. So basically, I'm not going to eat for 2 days. So fasting is quite a popular thing that people do, and there are numerous benefits to fasting, such as fat loss, slowing cell aging, reducing inflammation, improving insulin sensitivity, increasing your metabolic rate, and numerous others. But I'm not as interested in the physical benefits. I'm interested in how this will make me feel mentally and whether this will change my mindset towards food. So I just want to make a quick disclaimer. If you're already suffering from an eating disorder or recovering from one, or you have problems with restricting your calories, I wouldn't recommend you watch this video because you might find it triggering. So with that out of the way, let's begin this 2-day fast. Oh, I'm gonna miss food. Okay, so it's dinner time. I'm having my last meal for the day, which is going to be some tofu and broccoli, and then I have like some Vietnamese salad. So it is nearly 8 p.m. on the 29th, Saturday the 28th of March. So after this, I will fast for 48 hours. Gotta get that last bit of cake in before the 48 hours. So I'm going to eat some of this and then I will stop eating for 48 hours. Good morning, it's day 1 of the fast. So I just woke up. I actually slept like 10 hours. So I don't know if my body was like anticipating that I'm going to do this fast, and it was just like, sleep as much as you possibly can so we can get this over with. But yeah, I'm pretty hungry. Usually first thing when I wake up is I just go and eat food. So feeling hungry and feeling like I don't know how to start my day because I'm just usually like food, coffee, okay, I'm ready to start. But I might go have some black tea because I'm allowed black tea, green tea, black coffee, so drinks that are 0 calories. So I'm trying to fill up with tea. This one is a blood orange one and it's so sweet, even though it has no sugar or no artificial sweetness or anything. So this is what's keeping me going. I'm definitely kind of hungry though. Okay, so it's 2:40 in the afternoon. I've just been reading Twilight and drinking some tea. So I'm actually not as hungry as I thought I would be. I think the tea has really helped fill me up, and probably because I'm just sitting, not doing anything. But the hardest part I think is because I'm not doing anything. Like I just want to eat out of boredom and out of something to do. So I feel like I need something to distract myself a bit more. So I wish I could go outside and go for a walk, but at the moment in isolation I can't do that. But yeah, it's not going as bad as I expected, honestly. So it's 3:30 on day 1, 3:30 p.m. And all I can think about right now is food. It's just like the only thing in my mind. And even the most boring food, like a cracker or like piece of capsicum or like anything, just sounds so good right now. Distracting myself with some gardening. So I did 5 minutes of gardening and now I am utterly exhausted. So I'm gonna take a bit of a rest and just keep reading my book and try not to exert too much energy. Hello, so it's currently 6:39 on Sunday the 29th of March. So I have been doing this fast for nearly 24 hours and I've been feeling so unwell, so like lethargic and weak and kind of dizzy as well. So I was sort of like wondering, should I just try and do a 24-hour fast? Like, was 48 hours like a bit too much to do for my first one? But I'm also really stubborn, so I'm like, no, I can do this. Like, I'm just gonna stick with it. So I think I'm just gonna see how I feel, and like if I start to feel really unwell in a bad way, then maybe I'll have something to eat. But I'm gonna try at least and stick to it until tomorrow morning. So do nearly 40 hours and see how that goes. Yeah, I don't know. This sucks. Like, my brother was eating like bread with hummus, and like he was talking to me at the same time. Like, he had the plate of bread there with the hummus, and like I could not focus on anything else other than the bread. Like, I couldn't even listen to what he was saying because I was just like, I want to eat that so badly. So I'm just gonna drink some of this stock. It's got like nearly no calories in it, so I feel like it doesn't count. So I made it into this to be like kind of like a soup. So at least then I feel like I'm eating something. This tastes so delicious right now. So it's 9 o'clock. It's still pretty early, but I feel like I might get ready to go to bed because I just feel so sleepy. I felt so tired all day, and I think that's the hardest part about fasting. It's not even the not eating, it's like the tiredness and like the not really feeling like I can do anything with my day because I try and do something and it just exerts too much energy and I get too tired, and I've just been like kind of sitting around a lot. So I'm just gonna have a shower and yeah, read my book and probably go to bed, and hopefully I can sleep quite a lot so then I wake up not that far off from when I can eat again. So it's 2 a.m. and I actually woke up from feeling really sick, like I was gonna vomit, which is really strange because like I don't usually feel like this. Obviously it's just the lack of food. So I think even though it's 2 a.m. I need to go get something to eat because I feel so sick right now. I feel really like clammy. And like my heart is just like racing. Just kind of weird. Yeah, I just feel so unwell, and it's strange because I was actually having like the deepest sleep and it was my stomach that woke me up at this time because I felt so sick. So I think it's probably not a good idea to continue this. Yeah, I feel like shit. Okay, so managed to get an apple and some hot cross buns as well, so gonna eat this. I'm already feeling like a little bit better after having a few bites. It's so sweet and juicy. Hello, it's the next day. So I did break my fast last night because I just felt so unwell. So now I'm just having some proper food. I'm having some toast and avocado. So I'm still super hungry, so I'm really excited to eat this. Oh my god. I honestly feel like all of my taste senses have just been enhanced. Like, I can taste the bread and then the creaminess of the avocado and the saltiness. It's so good. Food has not, oh my gosh. Food has not tasted this good in a long time, I think, because most of the time when I eat, I'm not like starving hungry. I also just want to say, like, although it was like pretty awful last night, like when I felt so sick, I think I am lucky in the fact that when I feel sick during a fast, I can just go and get food, whereas other people who are actually like don't have access to food, if they feel sick, if they feel unwell, if they feel like they're gonna faint, they might not have the same opportunity to just, oh, I'll just go get some food and then I'll feel better. So good. I had planned with this video to like do a whole, okay, like I'm breaking my fast, here's like the first mouthful of food, but there I was at like 2 a.m. like trying to scoff down a hot cross bun. So that part didn't quite go as planned. but I wasn't expecting to feel that unwell, honestly. I'm just glad, like this morning I feel fine, so I think it was just the lack of food. It was super weird, like I felt really shaky, I felt really weak. But yeah, I feel good now, and I'm still enjoying my food a lot. I know you're meant to try to not overeat when you're on a fast, but I feel like after I have this is why I cut it up pretty small, but I'm like, after I have these, like I'm gonna want like a smoothie, like hot cross buns, cake. Probably a bad idea after I felt really unwell last night, but it's really hard when you've been hungry for so long not to just like eat everything, because everything looks so good. Okay, so I finished the fast and I thought I'd give a bit of an update on how it went. So overall I think it was like how I expected, really. Like some parts were easier, and then some parts just I couldn't think of anything else other than food. Like I would see someone eating food and I would just be like, I want to eat that so badly, and I wouldn't be able to concentrate on anything else. I think the worst part was just feeling tired all day, not feeling like I could really do anything. I didn't feel like I could exercise, and I also felt pretty unmotivated. And then as well, like waking up in the middle of the night feeling really sick was probably the worst part of it all. But I'm glad I tried it. I think maybe next time, if I were to do this again, like if I was to make fasting a regular thing, I would not do 48 hours. I would try like a 24-hour fast, because even the 24 hours was pretty hard, especially at dinner time when everyone's eating dinner and you can't eat dinner. It sucks. But I'm glad I tried this, and I feel like it has made me appreciate food again. Like obviously I already love food as it is, but not being able to eat food when you're really hungry just makes you appreciate how lucky we are to always have access to food, and to be able to eat pretty much whenever we get hungry, whenever we feel like eating, we can just go and get food. So I'm glad I tried this. In terms of like physical changes, I feel like I did like a before and after of when I did the fast, and I feel like I look like slightly less like bloated, and I feel like I lost some stomach fat, but I don't know if that's possible after I ended up doing 30 hours. So my fast was supposed to be 48 hours and it ended up being 30, but I did feel like I looked like a little bit more toned, I guess. Like, because when I put on fat, it just goes like straight to my stomach, so I feel like that reduced a little bit. But that wasn't even my goal. My goal was more just to like try it out and see how I felt. And today I feel good. Like I've really noticed how much more energy I have compared to yesterday. I'm just like, feel so energetic. It could also be the coffee that I had. So thank you for watching this video. And yeah, hopefully it was insightful, and hopefully it makes you appreciate food if you do feel like going on a fast and seeing how much you end up missing food. Give it a go. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye! Now to continue my rating of the cupboards and my eating extravaganza, which is currently taking place.